All right, sit down. We need to have a serious talk because I've officially reached my breaking point. I'm looking at this current generation, Gen Z, and I'm not just disappointed, I'm genuinely concerned for the future of the human race. We've gone from building skyscrapers and splitting atoms to people who can't look up from a 5-inch screen long enough to cross a street without nearly getting flattened by a bus. I mean, look at the entitlement. It's staggering. You've got 20-year-olds walking into entry-level jobs, at a sandwich shop, mind you, and handing the manager a 3-page list of emotional requirements and mental health days. Since when did making a turkey club require a spiritual retreat? Back in my day, your mental health day was called Saturday, and even then you probably had to mow the lawn. But now, if the Wi-Fi drops for 10 seconds, it's a national emergency. They start breathing into paper bags like they're losing oxygen. And don't even get me started on the narcissism. Everything is a content opportunity. You can't even go to a funeral anymore without seeing someone in the back row trying to find the best lighting for a "feeling sad today" selfie. They're addicted to TikTok like it's a life support machine. If it's not a 30-second dance in the middle of a crowded grocery store, it doesn't exist. I saw a kid the other day filming a day-in-my-life vlog. You're 18. Your day consists of waking up at noon, eating a bowl of cereal, and arguing with strangers on Twitter about things you don't even understand. That's not a documentary, that's a tragedy. Then there's the work ethic, or lack thereof. Quiet quitting? That's just a fancy new term for being lazy. They want a 6-figure salary, a remote work setup from a beach in Bali, and unlimited PTO, all while they've got the attention span of a goldfish on espresso. You give them a task that takes more than 4 clicks, and they act like you've asked them to build the Great Wall of China with a toothpick. Oh, this is so overwhelming. Really? You're sitting in an ergonomic chair with a $7 latte? Try working in a factory in 1950 for 12 hours if you want to know what overwhelming feels like. And the emotional instability? It's like everyone is made of wet tissue paper. One slightly critical comment and they're triggered. One person uses the wrong tone in an email, and it's a toxic work environment. We've traded resilience for fragility. We've taught a whole generation that their feelings are more important than objective reality. Guess what? The world doesn't care if your vibes are off. The world needs the power grid to stay on, the trash to be picked up and actual problems to be solved. You can't manifest a functioning society through a vision board and some crystals you bought from a girl on OnlyFans. Speaking of OnlyFans, what happened to dignity? Whatever happened to learning a trade? Being a plumber? An electrician? Something that actually contributes value? But no, why learn how to fix a pipe when you can just post a thirst trap and hope the algorithm smiles on you? And don't even get me started on the confusion. Everything is fluid now. Gender, facts, history. It's all whatever you feel like it is today. You ask someone a basic question and you get a 15-minute lecture on socio-political theory that makes about as much sense as a screen door on a submarine. We've become so open-minded that our brains are literally falling out. It's the main character syndrome. Everyone thinks they're the star of a movie that nobody else is watching. Rude to waiters, dismissive of elders, and completely oblivious to the fact that they're standing in the middle of a doorway while 5 people are trying to get past. Look, I'm not saying every single one of you is like this, but as a collective, we're in trouble. We're raising a generation that values likes over legacy, clout over character, and aesthetics over achievement. If we don't pull it together, if you don't put the phone down, roll up your sleeves, and start living in the real world, then we're all going down with the ship. So do me a favor, stop the dance, close the app, go outside, talk to a human being without a filter, and for the love of everything holy, learn how to change a tire. If you actually enjoyed this and didn't get triggered within the first 10 seconds, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below telling me your biggest Gen Z pet peeve, and let's try to bring some sanity back to the world. I'm out.